Grace. Grace. Where are you? Come out here now.
Mama, good afternoon. You should have called me if you were coming.
Call you? For what? Eh? Grace, what am I hearing? You had the audacity to send my son's brother out of this house?
Mama, it's not what you think. Lucas?
Don't even try to explain yourself. Who gave you the right? Do you know how many sacrifices I made to keep this family together? Alex left you in this house, and instead of showing gratitude, you send his own brother away?
Mama, please listen. I had to send Lucas away because...
Because what? Eh? What flimsy excuse will you give me? You've been in this house for how many years now, Grace? And what have you done? Not even a child to show for it. And now you're here destroying relationships in my family.
Lucas was making advances at me, Mama. That's why I sent him away. I couldn't let him disrespect me or this home.
You must think I'm a fool, eh? You expect me to believe such a ridiculous lie? Lucas? My son? Making advances at you? Are you out of your mind, Grace?
Mama, I wouldn't lie about something like this. It's the truth.
You must be out of your senses. You think I'll let you tarnish my son's image because of your own failures? If Alex had been here, he would have dealt with you for even suggesting such nonsense.
Mama, I am telling you the truth. You can ask Lucas himself.
Ask him what? So you can spread more lies? Don't provoke me, Grace. It's bad enough that you've been sitting in this house doing nothing but waiting for my son's money. Now you want to break this family apart? I have warned you, Grace. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. This is the last time I'll come here for such nonsense. If I hear that you've caused any more trouble in this family, you'll have me to deal with.
Hey besties. Before we jump into today's video, I noticed that a lot of you who enjoy my content aren't actually subscribed yet. If you find value in what I share, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out and ensures you won't miss any of my future videos. Thank you so much for your support. And for all who have subscribed, thank you. God bless you. It's been almost a year and a half since we last spoke. Before that, we used to call each other frequently. But now, nothing. Why doesn't he pick up my calls anymore? Was it something I did? Was it because I pushed Lucas out? Or was it something else? I thought we were strong enough to get through anything. I should have handled things differently. Maybe I was too harsh. Maybe I should have tried harder to keep our family together. This is all my fault. Alex, where are you? Why won't you talk to me? I can't keep doing this alone. I need you. Please, Alex, come back to me. Call me, please.
Grace, are you going to say something now?
Mama, Alex came to the house yesterday. She didn't come to visit or check on me. She came to warn me.
Warn you? About what?
She accused me of sending Lucas away. She said I had no right to kick him out of the house.
No right? After what Lucas did? Does she even know why you sent him away?
I told her. I told her everything, Sandra. I told her how Lucas tried to make advances toward me. But she wouldn't believe me. She said I was lying.
Lying? She called you a liar after everything you've endured in this marriage.
She said I'm trying to destroy their family. That it's been almost a year since Alex left, and I've done nothing but stay here, waiting for his money like a failure.
Unbelievable. How dare she say that to you? After everything you've done to hold this marriage together?
Forget Mama Alex for a second. What did Alex say about this? Did you tell him?
I haven't spoken to Alex since the last time.
You mean since he left?
Yes. The last time we spoke, it was an argument. He blamed me for sending Lucas away without consulting him. Then he hung up.
He what? Grace, this is your husband. You shouldn't have to beg him to listen to you or defend you.
It's been almost a year, Grace. 1 year, and he hasn't come back to see you or even tried to make things right?
He sends money occasionally. But it's not about the money. I just feel abandoned.
Abandoned? That's an understatement. Grace, you've been holding on to this marriage by yourself. It's not fair to you.
Such is life, my dear.
Ladies, let's get back to work before Mrs. Okoji comes out.
Are we ready to order, ladies?
I'll go first. I'll have the seared salmon with asparagus and the lemon butter sauce. Oh, and a glass of Chardonnay, please.
Excellent choice, ma'am. And for you?
I can't decide between the steak and the chicken piccata. What do you recommend?
Both are excellent, but the chicken piccata is one of our most popular dishes. It's light, flavorful, and pairs wonderfully with a Pinot Grigio.
All right, you've sold me. I'll have the chicken piccata and a glass of Pinot Grigio.
Very good, ma'am. And for you?
I think I'll go with the filet mignon, medium rare, with a side of mashed potatoes and grilled vegetables. And a glass of Merlot, please.
An excellent choice, ma'am. I'll get those started for you right away.
Alright, so now that we've ordered, spill. You were about to tell us more about this incredible husband of yours.
What more can I say? He's everything I ever dreamed of. He works hard, loves our son to pieces, and still makes time to surprise me with little gestures.
Like what? Flowers? Chocolates?
Oh, he's more creative than that. Last week, he cooked us dinner and set up a mini picnic in our backyard. Just us, under the stars.
Okay, that's it. I'm officially jealous.
Seriously, where do we sign up for one of these dream husbands? But seriously, Emily, how do you keep things so perfect? Don't you two ever fight?
Of course we do. Every couple has their moments. But he's the kind of man who always makes things right. He won't let us go to bed angry, no matter what.
That's impressive.
Your meals will be out shortly, ladies. Enjoy your wine.
Thank you. Ladies, let's dig in.
Grace, It's been almost 5 years now. We've been here for you through it all. But it's getting harder to watch you hold on like this.
Yeah. It's been so long. Don't you think it's time to ask yourself some hard questions? Does it really feel like Alex hasn't moved on?
But he promised. He promised that we'd always be together. How could he just forget everything? I don't understand.
Sweetheart, sometimes life moves in ways we can't control. People change. When someone's far away, things change. Opportunities come up, and sometimes, love isn't enough to keep people grounded.
Maybe he met someone who offered him more than just love, Grace. Someone who could give him what he needs in a new life he's built. Or maybe it's more practical than that. Maybe he needed a way to stay. You know, one of those things that requires a new kind of commitment.
No. Alex wouldn't do that. He loves us. He loves me.
It's not that he doesn't love you, Grace. But life isn't just about love. It's about timing. About circumstances. About things that force you to make impossible choices.
And while you've stayed here, waiting, holding on, who knows what kind of life he's built? Don't you think you deserve a chance at something real too?
I can't just let go, Sandra. I can't. I married him. We made vows. How do I move on from that?
Grace, we're not saying you'll have to forget what you've had with Alex. We're saying maybe it's time to stop waiting for something that might not come. You don't have to move on, but you can move forward.
Exactly. You've still got so much ahead of you. You can't let your whole life stop because Alex isn't here.
I don't even know how to start. I don't want to break the promises I made with my husband.
You're not breaking your promise by looking out for yourself. Sometimes people stay in relationships out of duty, but you deserve more than that. You deserve to be fulfilled, Grace, emotionally, physically, and spiritually.
You're young. There is still so much ahead of you. This is just one chapter, not the whole book.
But what if I'm wrong? What if he's waiting for me, just like I'm waiting for him?
If that's true, Grace, then nothing will change by you taking a step forward. Sometimes, you've got to take a step to find out what's really there. You don't have to make the decision now. Just start asking yourself if you're holding on for the right reasons.
You don't need to decide tonight. But think about it. There are people out there who want to see you happy, who would appreciate the person you are.
You don't have to let go of your past, Grace. But it's time to think about what your future looks like. You deserve someone who chooses you in every way, someone who's present and real.
I don't know if I can handle the truth, if I even want to hear it.
Whatever happens, Grace, you deserve honesty. You deserve peace. Even if the truth is hard, it will bring you clarity. And clarity is worth the pain.
Grace, I can see you're going through a lot. Tell me, what's troubling you?
Pastor, my life is falling apart. I don't know where he is or if he's okay. I'm so lost without him.
That is a heavy burden to carry. It's understandable that you feel lost and afraid. Have you prayed about it?
I have, but it feels like my prayers are just hitting the ceiling. I'm scared, Pastor. What if something happened to him?
Grace, it's important to remember that God is always with you, especially in times of uncertainty. He hears your prayers and knows your pain. Sometimes, the answers we seek aren't clear, but trust that He is guiding you.
I don't know if I can handle this anymore. Every day feels like a battle. How do I find the strength to keep going?
Take it one step at a time. Seek God's wisdom in your decisions. Surround yourself with supportive people, like friends, who care about you. And remember, it's okay to lean on your faith and your community for strength.
I need all the strength I can get. I feel so alone without Alex.
Let's pray together, Grace. Ask for God's guidance and peace in your heart. He will help you find clarity and strength to face whatever comes next. Dear Lord, we come to you today with heavy hearts. Please grant Grace the wisdom and strength she needs to navigate this difficult time. Help her to feel your presence and your peace. Guide her steps and comfort her soul. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Pastor. I feel a bit lighter already.
Remember, Grace, God's love for you is infinite. Keep your faith strong, and trust that He will lead you through this storm. And if you ever need to talk, my door is always open.
I really appreciate that, Pastor. I'll try to stay strong and keep my faith.
One day at a time, Grace. You're not alone in this. We're all here for you.
Come in.
Hey Alex, how's it going?
David. Long time no see. I'm good, just buried in work as usual. Have a seat.
Yeah, work never ends, does it? How's everything going with you? How's life treating you?
Busy, as always. You know how it is. How about you? What brings you here today?
Just thought I'd drop by and catch up. It's been a while since we last talked. How's Grace?
Grace is. Well, I haven't called home in a while. It's been months. Maybe even more than a year.
That's a long time, Alex. Why haven't you called her?
I've been swamped with work. Things have been crazy here, and it's hard to find the time. But I know, no excuses. I should call her.
You really should. She must be worried. Family is important, Alex. We can't let work take everything from us.
You're right. I'll call her tonight if possible. It's long overdue.
It's more than overdue, Alex. You need to reconnect. Life is too short to lose touch with the people we care about.
I know, David. I promise I'll call her tonight. Thanks for the reminder.
That's what friends are for. Now, let's catch up on everything else. How's work been treating you?
Work's been intense. We landed a huge contract recently, and it's been all hands on deck. But it's good, keeps me busy.
Sounds like you're thriving, though. That's great to hear. Remember to take breaks now and then.
I'll try. How about you? How's everything on your end?
Not bad. Things have been steady. Just trying to balance everything, you know? Work, family, life.
It's a constant juggling act. But we manage, somehow.
Yeah, we do. Just don't forget about the important things, Alex. Call Grace tonight.
I will, David. I promise. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you.
Anytime, my friend. Anytime.
I should call her now. No more excuses. What if she doesn't want to talk to me? What if she's moved on?
Alex? Hello?
Grace, it's me. I'm sorry it's been so long.
Sorry? Alex? No calls, no messages. Do you know what that's done to me?
I know, Grace. I'm so sorry. Work has been overwhelming, and I lost track of time. But I've been sending money home regularly.
Money? You think money can replace you? I need my husband, Alex, not just financial support. I've been struggling here, alone.
I understand, and I'm truly sorry. I promise things will be different.
I'm coming to the USA, Alex. I can't do this anymore. We need to be together. You need to be prepared for that.
Grace, it's complicated right now. Things are still hectic here. Maybe it's better if you stay in Nigeria for a bit longer. I can visit soon.
Visit. That's not enough, Alex. I need to be with you. We're married, remember?
I know, Grace. I promise to make it right. Just give me some time to sort things out here.
Time, Alex. How much more time do you need?
Just a little more, Grace. I promise, I'll make it right. Trust me.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that promise, Alex. Don't let me down again.
I won't, Grace. I promise. I love you.
I love you too, Alex. Just don't forget that I'm here, waiting for you.
I won't forget. We'll be together soon, Grace. I'll make sure of it.
All right. Good day.
Have a nice day, my love.
Mira?
Grace. Good morning. How are you?
I'm so sorry I haven't been able to visit you and your son at the hospital. Things have been so hectic.
Don't worry about it, Grace. I understand. You've been through a lot. Sandra is here with me, and my son will be discharged soon.
That's good to hear. I'm so glad he's doing better. I feel terrible for not being there.
It's okay, Grace. We know you're dealing with a lot. How are you holding up?
Actually, something amazing happened this morning. Alex finally called me.
Oh my goodness, Grace. That's wonderful news. How did it go?
It was emotional. We talked for a long time. He promised to make things right. It felt so good to hear his voice again.
I'm so happy for you, Grace. This is the best news. It's been so long.
I know. It feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
What did he say? Is he coming back?
Not immediately. He wants me to stay in Nigeria for a bit longer. But he promised things will be different.
That's a start, Grace. At least you're talking again. That's progress.
Yes, it is. I just hope we can work things out. I miss him so much.
You will. Just take it one step at a time. And remember, you're not alone. We're all here for you.
Thank you, Mira. That means a lot. How's your son doing?
He's doing much better. Sandra's been a great help. We should be out of here soon.
That's wonderful news. I'm so glad he's okay. Mira,
Grace, what's wrong? Grace. Grace. Are you okay? What just happened?
What happened? Is she okay?
I don't know. She just left the phone ringing. Maybe something is wrong. We need to get help. Grace. Grace. Are you there? Grace. Talk to me. What's going on?
She's not picking yet.
Please, I need your help. My friend on the phone, she's in Alal Crescidiki Lagos, she's not responding. I think she's having a heart attack or something. Can you send an ambulance?
Ma'am, we can't just dispatch an ambulance without confirmation. Maybe you should call the police instead. Send an ambulance immediately to Alal Crescent. A neighbor just called, someone fainted at the address.
That's Grace's address.
We'll get to her in time. Try to stay calm.
Grace, please hold on.
Alex, come inside. Dinner's ready, and Lushian's all set to eat.
Thanks, I'll be right there.
Alex. You look like you've seen a ghost. What's wrong?
It's nothing. Just an unexpected call.
Dad. Let's go eat and then we can play soccer, okay?
Sounds like a plan, buddy. Let's eat first, then we'll go kick the ball around.
Thank to God that she is brought in so quickly. Every minute counts in cases like these. She was in critical condition. If you had waited longer.
What happened to her, doctor?
She's had a severe cardiac event. It appears to be a heart attack. Stress and lack of rest seem to have played a significant role. We're doing everything we can to stabilize her.
Can we see her?
No, I'm sorry. She needs to remain as calm as possible.
Hang in there, Grace. We're here with you.
You're going to pull through this. Stay strong for us.
Sorry, please. I understand you mentioned her husband. It's crucial for her recovery to have family support. Is there any way to contact him?
We've been trying, but he's not answering. He's abroad, and the time difference.
What about Lucas? He's her brother-in-law. Maybe he can come.
You can do that outside, please? Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
Please pick up, Grace.
I hope she's fine.
The whole thing baffles me.
That's a huge temptation.
Man, you look like someone just told you the weekend's been cancelled. What's eating you, Alex?
It's nothing. Just a lot on my mind.
Come on, don't give me that. You've been zoning out since this morning. Spill it.
It's complicated.
Aren't all problems? Try me.
I got a message last night from someone back home. My wife, Grace, she's in the hospital.
Wait. Your wife? As in, not Emily?
Yeah. Grace and I. We never divorced. I thought I'd move here, sort things out, but
life got messy, huh? Welcome to the struggle, brother.
This isn't funny, John. She's in the hospital, and I don't know what's wrong. I feel like I need to go see her, but how do I explain that to Emily?
Look, I'm not saying it's funny. But you've got yourself in one heck of a situation, man. 2 wives, 2 lives. And now you've got to pick which one you're gonna deal with first.
I didn't plan for this. I didn't think things would get this complicated.
No one plans for this kind of mess, Alex. But you've got to be real about it. Grace is in the hospital. If you don't go, it's going to haunt you. But if you do, Emily's going to start asking questions. Either way, you've got a storm coming.
I just don't know how to make an excuse to leave. Emily's going to want details, where I'm going, why.
Tell her it's work. A last-minute business trip. It buys you time, but it doesn't solve your problem. You're going to have to face this sooner or later, Alex.
I know. But right now, I just need to make sure Grace is okay.
Then go. Do what you've got to do. But just remember, the truth has a way of catching up with you. Sooner or later, you're going to have to come clean, either to Grace, Emily, or both.
Thanks, John.
Anytime, brother. Just don't call me when both wives show up at your door.
Grace, you gave us the scare of our lives. The doctor said you suffered a cardiac arrest, and your blood pressure shot through the roof.
This isn't something to take lightly, Grace. You need to stop before this stress kills you.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I couldn't stop thinking about him.
"7 years, Grace. 7 years. Alex left for the US and hasn't come back, not once. He hasn't even tried to bring you over there with him. How much longer are you going to let this eat away at you?"
But I love him, Sandra. I made vows.
We get it, Grace. You loved him, and you probably still do. But love isn't supposed to destroy you. Look at yourself, lying here in a hospital bed because of someone who hasn't thought about you in years.
Exactly. It's not worth risking your well-being, your life, for someone who's clearly not thinking about you.
You've done enough, Grace. You've waited long enough. It's time to start thinking about yourself for a change.
Which is why, after you get out of here, I'm setting you up on a date.
No, Sandra. I'm not ready for that.
You are never going to be ready if you keep clinging to the past. Come on, it'll be fun. Just one date.
Can't. I'm not sure about any of this.
Come on, Grace. This is going to be fun. You need a night out.
I don't know, Sandra. I'm not really in the mood for this.
Trust me, you'll feel better. Besides, I want you to meet someone.
Meet someone? You know I'm married, Sandra.
Yes, I know. It's not like that. Just a friend. Come on, he's over here. Grace, this is Mark. Mark. This is my wonderful friend, Grace.
Nice to meet you, Grace. Sandra has told me a lot about you.
Nice to meet you too, Mark.
So, Mark, how's work been treating you?
It's been busy but rewarding. I'm working on a new project that's really exciting. How about you, Grace? What do you do?
Oh, I'm currently taking some time off. Just focusing on myself.
That's great. It's important to take care of yourself. What do you like to do in your free time?
Oh, I like to read and, sometimes I paint.
Grace is an amazing artist. You should see some of her work.
I'd love to see it sometime. What kind of painting do you do?
Well, I do a bit of everything. Abstract, landscapes. You know, just stuff.
So, can I?
I need some air. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, Mark. She's been going through a tough time lately. I'll go check on her.
Of course. I hope she's okay.
Grace, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, Sandra. I just couldn't handle it. I felt so out of place. And I'm married if someone who knows me see me.
It's okay, Grace. You don't have to apologize. I just wanted you to have a nice evening. We can go home if you want.
No, it's not your fault. I miss Alex, and I feel so confused and guilty about enjoying myself without him.
It's okay to feel that way. Let's get you home. You can call Alex when we get there.
What do you think, Emily? Too bold, or just the right amount of drama?
Definitely bold, but you can pull it off.
Okay, spill it. What's going on? You've been sighing like that ever since we walked in.
It's probably nothing.
Come on, Emily. I know you better than that. What's bothering you?
It's Alex. He's been acting strange these past few days.
Strange how?
I don't know. He seems distracted, like his mind is always somewhere else. And the other day, he got a call, and without being extra, he looked like he'd seen a ghost.
That's odd. Did you ask him about it?
I tried, but he just brushed it off, saying it was nothing. But it's not just the call. He's been avoiding eye contact, coming home late, and he's unusually quiet. It's like he's hiding something, Megan.
That's tough. Do you think it's work stress?
Maybe. But I don't know. It feels like more than that.
You're probably overthinking it. If you really feel something's off, maybe you should sit him down and have an honest conversation.
You're right. I just don't want to jump to conclusions and make things worse.
That's why you're going to approach it calmly and with love. You're his wife, Emily. If something's bothering him, he'll open up to you eventually.
Grace, how are you feeling right now?
Better, I guess. I'm just a little tired.
You're recovering from a serious episode, Grace. Your blood pressure was dangerously high, and it caused what we believe was a mild cardiac episode. That's why we had to get you in here quickly.
Cardiac episode? You mean a heart attack?
Yes, but it wasn't as severe as it could have been, thankfully. However, the real concern here is your blood pressure. It's been out of control for too long. If you don't take your medications properly and manage your stress, this could happen again. And next time, it might not end as well. I need you to listen closely, Grace. You've been pushing your body too far. I can't stress this enough. If you care about your health and your future, you have to follow the treatment plan. Take your medications, manage your stress, and make the necessary lifestyle changes. Otherwise, We're looking at serious long-term damage.
Mark.
Hey, Grace. I heard about what happened, and I just wanted to check on you. I brought these flowers to brighten up the room a little.
Thank you, Mark. I'm sorry for ruining off the last time we met.
It's okay. Just focus on getting better.
I'm coming.
Grace, Mark has been taking such good care of you. Maybe it's time to consider giving him a chance. It's been 5 years, and Alex hasn't been here. You're not getting any younger, and Mark has always cared deeply for you.
I know you both mean well. But Alex is my husband. I can't just give up on him. What if he comes back?
We all want Alex to come back, Grace. But you've been through so much waiting. Mark has been right here, supporting you through everything. Maybe it's time to see where things could go.
But Mark, he's been through so much because of me. I don't want to lead him on if my heart is still with Alex.
Sweetheart, no one expects you to forget Alex. But you deserve to be happy, whether it's with him or someone else. Mark has always loved you, and he's shown it in every way possible. Maybe it's time to open your heart to the possibility of happiness again.
I appreciate everything you're saying. I need more time to think. This isn't easy for me.
Grace, you're not getting any younger. Sandra and I both have 3 kids already, and you've been waiting all this time with nothing but hope. What if Alex is married in the USA? What if he's moved on?
We don't want to see you miss out on your own happiness, Grace. You deserve to have a family, to be loved and cherished. Mark is here, and he's willing to give you all of that. Don't let this chance slip away.
It's just so hard to think about letting go. But maybe you're right. Maybe I do need to start thinking about my own happiness for once.
We understand, Grace. Take all the time you need. Just remember, we're here for you, no matter what you decide.
Alex, please. Where are you?
Good morning.
Morning. What are you doing in my kitchen?
Come have a sit, I made your favorite herbal tea. Thought you might need a pick-me-up.
Thank you, Mark. You've been so thoughtful.
How are you feeling today?
I don't know, Mark. Everything feels so complicated.
I understand, Grace. It's okay to feel that way.
You've always been there for me, haven't you?
I promised myself on Sandra, I'd take care of you, Grace. And I meant it.
Mark. I don't want to be alone anymore.
You're not alone, Grace. I'm here. Whatever you need, I'll be here for you.
I missed him so much, Mark.
I know, Grace. And I can't replace him. But maybe we can find some comfort in each other.
Okay, Mark.
Let's take it one step at a time, Grace. Grace, now that you're feeling better, I think it's time for me to go back to my own place. You don't need me here every day anymore.
You're leaving.
Yes, but it doesn't mean I'm leaving you. I'll always be here for you, just a phone call away. I just think it's time for you to regain your independence, and for me to give you some space.
I appreciate everything you've done for me, Mark. You've been amazing.
Grace, I'd been in love with you for a long time. I didn't want to push you or make things harder for you. But seeing you every day, knowing you're here alone, it's made me realize how much I care about you. I want to be with you, if you'll have me.
Mark, I didn't know you felt that way.
I know it's a lot to take in, and I don't want to pressure you. But I'd love to take you out on a date, whenever you're ready. No rush, no expectations. Just us, getting to know each other in a new way.
I appreciate that, Mark. I didn't think I'd be ready for something like this, but I think I might want to try. Just give me a little time.
Take all the time you need, Grace. I'll be here, waiting for whenever you're ready. Goodbye.
Good. Bye, Mark. Wait. Can I have a hug?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry. I just don't know what.
Hey, it's okay. I'm ready to wait for you. No rush, whenever you are ready. This place is amazing. How did you find it?
Let's just say I have a knack for hidden gems.
Well, you've outdone yourself. This is perfect.
I figured it was time we had a proper night out. Life's been overwhelming lately.
That's true. But moments like this remind me how important it is to take a breath and just enjoy the present.
I'm glad you're here, Mark. It's been a while since I felt this at ease.
Me too. Being with you. It feels different. Like I can just be myself.
Careful, Mark. You're starting to sound like a charmer.
Only with you. Okay, I need to ask. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Paris. Always Paris. I've dreamed of seeing the Eiffel Tower at night, the city all lit up. It's magical.
Then we should go.
What?
Why not? Life's short, Grace. If Paris is what you want, let's make it happen.
You're serious?
Completely. I want to experience it with you.
Maybe one day.
Then let's plan for that day, Grace. Together. Penny for your thoughts?
Oh, just the usual. Dreams that feel so far away.
The visa?
3 times, Mark. 3 times they've said no. And Alex. He's already living his dream over there, barely remembering I exist.
That's not fair, Grace. You've been holding on, trying to make things work with him for years. He should be the one fighting for you.
Maybe I don't worth fighting for.
Don't say that. Grace, you're worth everything. And if he can't see that, maybe it's time you stop waiting for someone who's not willing to meet you halfway.
Mom, I don't know what to do. Mira said Grace is in the hospital. Her BP went through the roof. I can't shake the feeling that she needs me.
Alex, listen to me. This is not your concern anymore. You made your choice when you left for the US, and you built a life there. That life includes Emily.
But Grace is still my wife. I can't just ignore her.
She was your wife in practice, Alex, but let's face it, Emily is the one who stood by you in the USA when you had nothing. She supported you, encouraged you, and helped you become the man you are today. Grace didn't do that, did she?
It's not that simple, Mum. Grace was there for me too. In her way.
Her way was staying back in Nigeria, clinging to old promises while you moved forward. You owe it to yourself and Emily to focus on the future, not the past.
So, what am I supposed to do? Just turn my back on her completely?
You've already done that, Alex. And she's still standing, isn't she? Grace will be fine. You're no longer responsible for her, not in the way you think. Emily needs you. Your future in the US needs you. That's where your focus should be.
I just feel guilty, Mum.
Guilt won't help anyone, least of all Grace. Pray for her if you must, but don't let this derail everything you've worked so hard to achieve. Promise me you'll keep your eyes on what matters, your life with Emily.
I'll think about it, Mum.
Good. You've always been a smart boy, Alex. Don't let this pull you back. And if worst comes to worst, just come home and pay her off.
Mum, what are you saying?